Hello, welcome back. So we are here with the group Embers of the Last War. I am Get Off McLeod, the DM for the evening. This is a D&D 5e adventure brought to you by Sparkles Mandy and the lovely folks at RPGsidebar.com. Um, they have put together a platform where we can bring several different groups of adventurers in to run one shots about once a week ish through various campaign settings through the 5th edition D&D 5e lore. We are currently, for this adventure, as you can see if you're in the know of Eberron, we are in Eberron, the city of towers. City of intrigue, lots of different noir slash mafioso themes. Um, our group currently is about to meet with a watchman that they went through the last adventure with to figure out what the urgent summons was that he sent them this morning. We are at a coffee shop called the Sentinel's Rest, if I'm not, no, Sentinel's Cup, excuse me. We have all had our victuals and our separate drinks and smoky things and all that good stuff. And we are going to proceed forth. So as you guys begin to look around for Watchman Cavill, you make way to the front doorway of the coffee shop, and you see that all the way to the left, at the very last table, Watchman Cavill still sits, watching the passersby go through the various walkways around the coffee shop. The the pedestrians look very interesting on this day. As I said before, there's a convention in town. The Artist Guild is putting on a convention of various fantasy works and stylings of their productions. You see that there are elves dressed as dragonborn, and there are humans dressed as orcs. Lots of fake teeth. You see that there's a group of youngish halflings that walk by, and they're all bearded with white hair, and they seem to be emulating wizards, as they are much larger than normal staffs made of paper mache are accompanying them along the causeway. The rain is very thick, but the spirits are high amongst these people. They seem to be very excited for whatever events they're going to attend.
Whatever they're going to looks like a great event, and I highly suggest maybe we check it out if we have the opportunity to. Because I wouldn't mind. It looks fun. We should probably go say hi to Cavill. Munching on a macaroon as we walk.
I wonder why they're dressed that way. Like, is there a purpose to it?
Well, it's called a dressing up like it's cosplay. Something like that.
Something?
So you dress up.
Vi, as you speak up and you say
what it is,
as you say cosplay, Vi, I need to know, why does Vi know what cosplay is?
I think it's just because she's been around the city a lot, and there's been probably, like, I think, multiple events of this sort where they've, like, displayed this level of artistry. And I think amongst her colleagues who she's probably, like, worked with or had a drink with have, like, said a very brief explanation of what they are doing to her.
So last year was your first year on the job, and you got stuck working security for one of these conventions, and you, at the first sight of one of these halfling wizards, you drew your sword and prepared to enter battle, as there's only nefarious wizards that are that height that don't look as old as they should be. Obviously they were polymorphed into the size that they are, and they are beings of danger. So you drew your sword and prepared to enter battle, where one of your guard friends stopped you and, well, no, we'll explain later. And then over drinks that evening at the Suds Bucket bar down in the Cogs, you were explained of what the nature of the event was, where they dressed up as their favorite characters to show homage to the artists that they really, really, really like. And while you didn't quite understand why, you kind of understood the practice of it. But you are if you've ever been to any con, Gen Con, Comic Con, Emerald Con, Yeah, it's that. It's literally that.
Pretty much.
As you step out, you see that there's a very large hobgoblin that speaks to you in very broken orcish as he's dressed. His red skin is colored green to be an orc, and he has on this leather armor that's obviously homemade and fits very poorly and not true to scale at all. Violetta, you would know this. That is not how leather armor fits on an orc. And why would an orc barbarian ever wear leather armor ever, when you know in fact that barbarians don't wear armor? But you silence the inner voices. And you nod.
She just nods, yeah, and she's like, it's called cosplay. I've worked at these events a few times in my life, and that's what they do pretty much every time. Not all of the people who attend, but a lot of them do.
So they go about in disguising themselves as what they are and turn to something else? Like that fella there?
As she says that,
Yes.
you see a very large Etten walks by. He's wearing a leather loincloth and very little else. There's like a leather strap that goes across his chest. He has several daggers and knives across them. There's a maul that hangs from his hip, and he's wearing these large leather boots as he walks by. And roll me a investigation check, everybody.
Kidding? Isn't that Ed? That was lost?
No, there are more than, there's more
Oh,
than one
that was
Etten.
trying to... Huh?
There's more than one Etten in Sharn.
No, I know. I just thought about it and it made me laugh. I was like, oh my god, is it our friend that was lost?
Okay, so Sybil, you would
Oh,
also, you would,
I rolled insight. What'd
yes,
you say?
you would need an
Investigation?
investigation. Yes.
Oh, my bad.
No worries, they'll
I
write extra.
clicked the wrong eye.
Yay! Nat one.
Well,
So Violetta, I'm gonna start calling you Vi. You would of course recognize this Etten as being the one that you met outside of the Suds Bucket as you went down, or not the Suds Bucket. It was the bar that right before everybody started the fight in. The rest of you, he looks like a cosplayer. He walks ungangly, very uncoordinated, like his limbs are too large for what he's used to. He walks by, he's, hello! The other head looks at you and says, good morning.
Morning. It's good to see you again.
Yes, it is. Quite. Have you seen the craziness going on today? It's weird.
Yes, it's a popular event. It seems it happens pretty frequently.
Annual event. Did you, by the way,
Are you part of this event?
Oh no, we're just watching. This is. Wait, do you think we're one of them?
I don't know.
She thinks we're one of them. One of them? No, yes, one of them. Their costumes really are that good. Well, not the orcs. I mean, leather armor. Who has leather armor? That's last century's leather armor. It doesn't even fit right.
That's exactly. Oh my god. I was exactly thinking.
If you're
that.
going to go
God.
full tilt boogie into the cosplay lifestyle, at least you could do is be accurate to the time setting.
That is what I'm saying. Thank you. Oh, somebody gets it.
No, I'm a studier of such things. I do appreciate the effort, though. Effort's good. Yes, effort is good. Thank you. Why don't you go back to eating your scone? Well, we have to be about, so we're going to go and see a talk by one of the artists. He's going to talk about the what's the word? The word. It is the filigree that you put around the portraiture of your characters to make them stand out more. I believe he calls it illumination. Have a lovely day. He walks on. The rest of you fucking think it's a regular dude in a fucking Etton's costume.
that looks so familiar. Huh. I don't know. I kind of ignored after a second. Walk over to Cavill's table. Just
As
kind
you
of sit down.
Finally, look at Watchman Cavill. He's looking at you guys, going.
I think he wants us to sit down.
I know. I've tried. Trust me.
I just go over and sit down with my latte and my little plate of pastries, sipping on
I've
them.
grabbed the cinnamon roll.
No, you have
From-
not.
No,
No.
not yet.
I'm
Not yet.
clutching it.
You're clutching it. Okay. I go, look, we got a cinnamon roll. Because I want to show the cinnamon roll.
I
all I want.
specifically wait for Violetta to sit down and I sit next to her.
Mhm.
She probably like takes a seat like to the wherever Cavill is, like next to him, and then she
Immediately
just
as soon as your butt hits the metal chair, you hear a clunk as Thea very undexterously, very not elvish, like plants her butt right next to you in the seat right to the right of you. You look at her and she smiles.
Anyway, we're finally here. So
As you say here,
hello.
Violetta, will you please roll me a dexterity check?
Okay.
What is your passive perception, Violetta?
Perception, passive, 15.
You may have advantage, Thea.
All right.
Or not Thea.
Thea has
That would be
advantage.
Thea. Yes, it would be Thea.
Where is my
Your,
where'd my sheet go? Hello.
just double click your portrait picture on the top left.
There we go. It somehow disappeared. You said dexterity check.
No, I want Thea to roll me a dexterity check. With
And then
advantage.
I get the advantage, you said? Okay.
Yes. You can guide yourself if you want.
Oh, what is
I am
happening?
absolutely guidancing myself.
That's a 17 with a D4. That's going to be a 2. That's a 19. You do not catch the quick movements as she sacrifices the grace of sitting next to you with the quickness and stealth of grabbing a hunk of the cinnamon roll. And as you said, here, and opened your mouth, she shoves a piece of it inside your face.
Now, chew, 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 chew. Taste
Sybil stops
it.
mid-bite, just like,
I literally have my hand covering her mouth. Chew, taste it. Tell me what you think.
we promise it's gonna be good.
I don't even take a bite. I just swallow, and I'm just like giving her like a fucking look of like, "Are you serious right now? Like you just touched me." Like it's just a very pissed off look. Like
Now, I'm going to be a little bit heavy-handed as DM here and ask you to roll me a deception check.
what? Deception? Okay.
Yeah.
The cinnamon roll's just too good.
I know how
Too
good those
good.
cinnamon rolls are.
You're trying to play off that you're still mad, but fuck, that cinnamon roll's good.
Okay, so you
Oh.
managed to keep your face stoic and angry looking, but inside your brain is alight with fireworks as the taste of the sugary sweetness and syrupy goodness of the cinnamon roll coats your mouth. Even you try to swallow it, you do not take a bite, but your inside of your cheeks are still coated with the saccharine goodness of the sugar of the cinnamon roll. And an epiphany might have just happened. Nobody else knows, as your face still has the same anger and offensive look that you had when you started looking at her originally.
It's okay. You
So?
can be mad. I did this because we're friends and because you deserve to enjoy things.
Okay. That is very sweet of you. Thank you. But I don't like when people just touch me without my consent. And most of the time, I usually would raise a sword to them. But because I know you, and because I know you have well intentions, I would just ask you to please ask next time
Yes.
before
yes.
you shove something into my mouth.
Extremely fair. I knew you wouldn't give me a chance, and I want you to enjoy things. Extremely fair. Next time I will ask. And then I immediately open up my notebook and I start drawing the face that she made. But I draw a little bubble next to it with like a heart in it. 'Cause I know she actually loved it. And that's what I'm telling myself.
As the situation dies down, Violetta, will you please roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
This should be fairly decent. Your con's fairly high.
Yeah.
It would suck if you got a 1.
Haha, I didn't.
She
With
got
this-
2-1.
With this, with an 11 plus 6, which is a 17. You feel your fingers wanting to reach out and grab another piece of the cinnamon roll, but you form a fist. You white knuckle your own hand as you just, nope. They don't need to know that about us yet. What does this even mean? Watchman Cavill looks.
Please,
at all of
Cavill, please start talking.
you. Looks. At
I
all of you.
just slide my plate to Watchman Cavill where there's one more macaroon, and I'm like, you want
Oh,
it?
it's a pink one. I love the pink ones.
That's like the color of my hair.
So. I suppose it is. She makes such good sweets. I don't know how she does it. Don't you think
Right?
so?
Yeah, they're delicious, and the coffee. This latte is amazing.
I unfortunately have reached my limit of coffee anymore, and I will be shaking out of my armor. As you,
But you, Thea said you wrote a letter to us.
oh yes, and you take a moment as he's kind of collecting himself. You see that he is sitting across this metal table. You see his fingers are nervously drumming against a ceramic mug of cold coffee. You can tell it's cold because the air outside is very cold and there's no steam coming out of it. He looks exactly like what he is, an earnest young beat cop who still believes the law should mean something. You remember correctly, the watch itself was fairly corrupt, and Cavill was one of the few that was still searching for the meaning of justice, hence why you're not in shackles and irons at the moment. As you approach, he stands quickly, his eyes darting towards the street, looking around to see if he's listening. Oh, welcome. I'm glad you came. After what happened in Skyway, I couldn't just let this go. I have dire news. Well, there's no easy way to say this. Yet the Grin is dead.
Wait. What?
I thought he went to jail.
He did. He was poisoned in his cell last night, likely through his evening meal. My sergeant says it was most certainly the Boromars making sure he didn't spill what he knew while behind bars. I'm deeply concerned they'll be coming for you next.
Who was it that you're concerned about? Boromar? Is that the
Do you remember the halfling
The
who you
halfling?
had supper with?
Big Mondo? Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's one.
lovely fella.
Oh, he would also probably be after us for more than.
Yeah, we
Never
did
mind.
kill-
No, they actually haven't figured that part out yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's good to know.
There might have been some subterfuge that was put in their place by yours truly, but I would be implicit upon that as well, and I don't want to bring any negative attention to the watch. So some things went missing here, some questions weren't asked there. Bob's your uncle, no issue for that.
How do you know my uncle?
It's a turn of. I do apologize. It's a turn of phrase. Is your uncle really named Bob?
Yeah.
Robert.
No, his name is Bob.
He drops all pretense of government standing and so his fucking name's Bob. Like his government name is Bob.
I have a question first. How long does it take for my cosmic brownie to kick in?
Oh, I didn't know you ate it yet.
Oh yeah, as soon as I got it.
How many of them did you eat?
Just one.
Okay, that's
Smart.
good. That's good. It being about 5 minutes since then, would you please roll me a DC 12 Constitution saving throw?
Can I choose
Not
to
the
fail?
cosmic brownie.
No, I'll just make it harder as the time goes on. You're going to get high eventually. You start feeling a little bit of warmth in the backs of your cheeks right next to your ears. Your lips kind of feel a little tingly. Nothing quite out of sorts yet, but it's happening. You know the feeling.
Things happening.
You recall back to the space dust you found with the fighting against the Illithids in the north very, very long ago, and this is much kinder. It's not a swam. You're fucked. It's a. Would you like to be fucked? Not quite yet. Okay, we'll wait.
It's a growing fuck.
Exactly. It is a growing fuck.
Oh God.
Things I didn't think I'd ever say. He
But
leaves.
yes, his name is Pop.
Oh, it's very interesting. Well, as it were, he is dead. How's
My uncle?
No, well, mate, I don't know. I'm not the. Yek the Grin is dead,
Oh, okay.
and I'm deeply concerned they'll be coming for you. I'm deeply concerned they'll be coming for you next. As he looks around conspiratorially.
Well, and I look at him and I go, "Hey, so Sybil found something, and it was whose plate was it? It was on a plate, and there was something that somebody might be after us. I don't know. These neck of the
Looking at
woods.
Sibyl's looking at Truly like behind Cavill, like, because she doesn't know that she stole the money. He doesn't. So she doesn't know why this other group would be after them.
I don't know why they're after. No.
So you've managed to upset House Boromar, at least be entwined in their machinations, and incur the notice of another crime syndicate. You really don't waste any time at all, do you?
No, we didn't, bro. I have no idea. We were trying to find that guy that murdered that guy that we found on the Skyway. And we did. We did it in the 24 hours that we were given. And then it was awful, that 24 hours. But we
Yes,
did
it was, wasn't
Found
it?
him.
I remember every moment of it.
And now,
Didn't you want to open a
You
soup
tell me.
kitchen?
yeah, that would
How's
be
that
kinda
coming?
Not great, because I don't know this area. I don't know any area, to be honest. Like, it's kind of all new. Like that thing? And I point to the humongous pastry. That's new. I've never seen a pastry the size of a head. Like, have you? I mean, maybe you have, because you live here.
Well, I have.
But I
been
haven't lived
coming
here,
for
so
the
I don't
last
know
month.
everybody.
Well, stick around long enough, you'll get to know people. They're fairly friendly around here. Just don't swindle anyone, and they seem to be fairly kind.
I would never.
I like cheesy smile.
He looks at you. Yes. Quite. I have my eye on you.
It's not my fault.
No, and I don't
Don't
suppose
believe
it will
that.
be. I don't-
Well,
No, I don't suppose it will be until we have a litany of evidence against her, and, well, she'll have to go the way of, well, hopefully not Yek the Grin, but incarceration is not exactly enjoyable for one of your kind. I keep my nose clean. if I were you.
definitely something I'm looking to avoid.
Well, as I said, I've run some subterfuge with House Boromar as well as I could. They don't know that you've incinerated their bar. But should Big Mondo ever put two and two together, there's not much I can do there. But on to more pressing matters, if you don't mind. Yek claimed that he passed a coded letter off to a Boromar agent before he was caught. The letter is written in a complex cipher that refuses to yield to magical translation. We've picked up the agent. We've gotten the letter. We have no idea what it means. So that's a dead end, at least until our ciphers can figure it out. But a few things he did say before he was taken, before we were ready to release him, if you get what I'm saying. He did boast of something. What? Oh. He did boast of something that delicate would be kept at a Boromar-owned villa called the Far Hearth, located in the Little Plains district on the Middle Memphis Plateau. You, I've managed to secure the confidence of a informant, a halfling loosely affiliated with House Boromar, but still not quite in their payroll, as far as we can tell anyway. His name is Timbul Grasstooth. He knows the villa well and can usually be found at the pub called the, what was it? It was the Zephyr in Little Plains. Now, try not to incinerate that pub as well, but in the meantime, he is very important to the Watch, and it will not be looked upon kindly should you unalive him without proper cause.
No unaliving. Cool.
Just making sure I heard that right. You said Tim Bull Grass Tooth.
You said it as it was 4 words. It's actually 2 words. But yes, Timbul Grasstooth. You won't have a hard time recognizing him. He has a crop of blonde hair atop a very scraggly frame, which is not very common for the halfling type. Looks more to be an imp than a halfling, but he does serve a purpose. Whatever's in that letter is important enough to the Boromars to kill their own agents for. It provides leverage that you might need if you want to keep their assassins away from you.
Is good to know. I definitely want to keep assassins away from me, so thank you very much for this information.
Yes, one doesn't want to die by the blade of their own kind, right?
Yeah, that's exactly true. It's like 90% of the reason why any of us die, though. Someone's gonna backstab you eventually.
As you say that, he pulls out a notebook and writes something down really quick. Now,
it's always a pleasure to see you, Cavill.
Likewise, Sybil. Always a pleasure. I look forward to our next meeting with the utmost glee and joy.
Don't lie. You know you love me, Cavill.
To be fair,
I just add a little spice to your
I've
life.
dealt with worse, and you honestly self-incriminate more than I could ever find out about you, so... At this point, it's like arresting
it's kind of my worst trait.
It's like a person arresting one with half a mind. It's sad. We just don't. Now, I laid quite a bit upon you, and I assume you have some questions. I do have a little bit of time, and it being my off day, I want to make sure you're going to be okay and have as much knowledge as you can possibly glean from my light, to be fair, sources.
I have a question, Cavill. One,
Yeah.
who has the letter currently?
Currently, the ciphers do at the City Watch.
Okay, so the Watch has it.
Yes.
Number 2, are you married?
Are you offered? It's not quite how things are done where I'm from, but well, to answer your question, no.
I'm not one to plant roots. And that would feel like planting roots, but it's your roots plant. So probably not, but you never know. I mean, we've only known each other. And she looks at her wrist like she has a watch. It's like, like 2 days. I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. You never.
Well, no, ma'am, I'm not married, but I'm also not looking either. I have a name to make for myself first before I can offer the bride's gift of any kind of value to a father. I'm still trying to make it out in this world.
See, you got a good head on your shoulders.
That's the only one I have. That isn't all the questions you have, is it? I mean, if it is, that's fine.
Oh.
I understand, but as to
No.
my matrimonial situation, I don't see that helps you particularly in your current endeavor.
No, definitely not my only question, or not the only question. So Yek was poisoned. Do I'm trying to think. Sorry, how to word this in my head. What happened? Like, was he in the rooms? Was it his food that was poisoned? Do they know how exactly he died? I didn't know if it was like a specific, or no, never mind. My question is a mute because we know Boromar did it. I was gonna say
He's
to
going to
figure out who
Was
did
he
it.
in general population?
he's going to pinch the nose of his brow, and he's going to just look at you wearily. So apparently, no, he was not in general population. That would be ridiculous. He was in solitary confinement amongst constant watch, except for the fact that the guards on duty seemed to have needed to vacate the premises for exactly 7 minutes.
Mm,
When they came
understood.
back, he was in the current state of unalive, not living, bereft of
Uh,
life, if you will. He was dead.
understood.
It kind of
This
sucks because we kind of like killed him and then brought him back and made him alive again, and now he's dead again.
I do not disagree with with the distaste of the current sequence of events. I too am very unhappy about such occurrences. But seeing as how I lack the ability to raise the dead, and so do most, things are what they are.
this Timble Grasstooth. They got the letter to him because he's working against the Boromars. It was information that would be crucial for them. So, is he
Yes.
work? Do we know if he's working with any specific house other than against House Canis
Well,
or Boromar?
let me look through my note. Oh, um, I was incorrect. The letter is not with our ciphers. It was also stolen upon the death of Yek the Grin. That's unfortunate as well. I do have inquiries to make. As to answer your question, no. I know that he has some friendliness with House Boromar, but I wouldn't say an open affiliation.
Interesting. Okay, well that's good to keep in mind.
If you would like my untrained and uncited opinion, this is not something I have said. I believe that at one time, before the chips were stacked against him too heavily, he was working to try to gain entrance as a member of House Boromar, and such events didn't work out in his favor, so he turned witness.
Interesting. Okay. Well, then that means he's going to be a big person of interest for them. Fun.
Well,
Looks like we're heading to the Little Plains. I don't think I've ever been in. Anybody here been in that direction? Have you been there, Cavill? What we to expect in that area?
well, it's you've been on Middle Memphis. It's very much the same, very refined, very civilized, very not dangerous for the most part. The Watch has a heavy presence there, so we try to keep things on the at least the perceivable measure of safety. It is very akin to what I'm told their homeland looks like. Lots of grass. You might find a clawfoot raptor or two as guards. Yes, they have dinosaurs. It's no big deal. They don't attack people normally. They're very well trained. They like to have large open estates on the platforms, and sometimes, if I'm correct, they throw lavish parties to kind of celebrate their lineage. If I'm not mistaken, one's coming up in a day or two.
Love a good party. Never turn down a good party.
I imagine you
Okay,
like to be in crowds at any given time. Is that correct?
Well, sometimes I don't really like crowds, but I just like parties.
But good subterfuge to practice your craft?
You know, I could go more into this, but I don't really feel like it. I don't just like take from random people.
Witness disdains to give more information, most likely guilty.
In her head, she's like, I don't though. Like, I don't just steal from. Oh, whatever. She's like,
Now,
I
Sybil,
really do
Sybil,
only
I
take
like
for hire.
you, but I do have to caution you. Make sure that you at least aren't found out when you practice whatever it is wiles that you have.
I do my best.
That's all I can ask. I'd hate to arrest you. You doing such a big service to the Shard Watch. I mean, albeit it was in your own favor, not being thrown in prison at all, but still at the same time, we did find the murderer. And he is dead, but better dead than on the street murdering other people.
True. And listen here, if I ever do something stupid and get myself caught and you're able to catch me, I'll let you arrest me.
So we have one definite
But
and
only
two
you.
possibilities. Excellent. In that order.
Yep.
Well, if you go and meet this Timble Grasstooth, you tell him I sent you. He's a halfling who knows the district and the villa's layout of where this letter and mostly this party is being held at. He should be at the Zephyr in the next couple of hours. Be careful with him. He's an informant for a reason, and should you frighten him, he will go to ground, and we most likely will just find him the next time he dies.
Don't frighten the. He was a halfling, right? You said he was. I was just making
Yes.
sure.
Almost all members
Okay.
of House Boromar are halflings, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, don't frighten the halfling informant. Got it.
He looks to you, Thea, and he says, I must warn you, you're not from here. House Boromar runs most things. Smuggling, gambling, extortion. They use all races as muscle, but only halflings make it to the top. They try to act like friendly neighbors, but it's just a thin veneer over a lot of menace. They prefer to handle things discreetly, so you have that in your favor. At least they won't make a scene if they can avoid it. But they'll use whatever force they need to gain the result to solve a problem, if you understand.
I will bear that in mind.
Oh, Celestios, we managed to revoke your anti-magic writ with the lightning rail, seeing as how you did a service to them last time you were there. You are now free to use whatever means you have to defend yourself in the city of Sean.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know what oversight you committed beforehand, but it's been taken care of. Through
I don't
no small
remember
effort
either, if
from
it helps.
myself. I don't know why, but I don't doubt that.
How's Cosmic Brownie doing over there?
Roll me a Constitution saving throw. DC is a 16.
Yes.
There,
Cosmic Brownie's feeling
the
it.
edges of Cavil are becoming very blurry and warm. You have the redshift on your monitor turned up all the way. Everything's fine, man. Everything's just okay. You're here, and your friends are here, and you know there's really nothing much to worry about. I feel like this matter is going to be taken care of pretty quickly, and nothing bad's going to happen to anybody. At the same time,
There's the guy.
you notice a closet sitting on top of Cavil's head.
I look at it for a little bit, and then I look down and see the cinnamon roll. I just take a big piece of it.
It is the most fucking delicious food you've ever had in your fucking life. The layers of butter and cinnamon and icing just wash over your palate, and you honestly lose track of the conversation as you're just absorbing all those sensations at once.
I imagine he's probably just taking like slow motion bites where you just like choose really
Well,
slowly with
he
his eyes
doesn't
closed?
think so.
Yes, but he's probably like, and I'm just looking at him like, he ate one of the brownies. He for sure ate one of the
Taco
brownies.
Bell next.
I look behind me.
Oh,
What?
there's Taco Bell here?
God.
The equivalent.
There is no Bacotel in Eberron.
Is it Baco? Is that? Oh, that's just a Faerun thing. That's
Just
right.
like there is no
Damn.
war embossing,
Damn.
say there is no Bacotel in Eberron.
Damn it.
So there is one.
Just
Just hidden.
leave it to
The
Shelby
public
to find
doesn't
the
know
double
about
negative.
it. I'm gonna find it.
I'm hoping we find a cabbage man now. She's like, my cabbages!
My cabbages!
Um,
Cavill, he finished.
alrighty.
He stands up. Now, that is unfortunately all the information I have currently. I am still trying to glean more from our sources, but it is a labor that takes time. If I find out more, I will definitely send you some kind of a message. But in the meantime, keep a lookout. I'll check up on you here and there when I can. Be careful, please. House Boromar is not going to deal with you lightly should they find you are the source of all of these problems.
Noted. Thank you for that. And does... Shoot, I just lost my train of thought. Gosh dang it, I had a question before you started talking.
Did
Now it's
you
gone.
have a cosmic brownie?
No,
Yes.
I just have ADHD, and if I think of something else, sometimes my brain throws the thought I had out the window.
I must
So to
tell
recap,
the purveyor to make ADHD brownie, what's Adderall brownies.
Speed. Speed.
Make
so
thought
to
clear.
recap,
Mhm.
we're going to this grass tooth to find out more information about
Good question.
the death itself, the missing letter, and information about the house.
Right in one, Vi. Absolutely. That seems to be the next path you have to take. If you find the letter, please return it to the watch so we can decipher it. It's probably fairly important. If I could give you the most important piece of advice, though, don't die.
Mm.
Would be important. Oh, I
No
remember
promises.
did you, were we needing to leave like as soon as possible for this, or like were we head out tomorrow if we needed to get supplies or anything like that? Like, I mean, I'm okay with leaving today, but I just didn't know if there was like a super hard like.
I would
Time
talk
crunch,
to
fine.
I would talk to Timble today, and then you can gauge your immediacy requirement from that conversation. But if my hunch is correct, and this gala that the halflings are holding is part of this, you have a day or two.
Understood. Alrighty, well, should we be off then? Everyone finished their treats, and I look to Celestros.
He's not even looking at you at this point.
I'm still staring at my cinnamon roll. Just
Well,
We might need to put a leash on him. I don't
Yep.
know what this man is
One
going to do now in
A
this
monkey
state.
backpack?
just have him
you
hold
have
the
a
cinnamon
leash?
roll and eat it. Just have him
A
hold the
dinosaur
cinnamon roll and
backpack.
eat it. He'll be fine.
A rope would suffice as a leash, but yes,
I
I
don't
would
got
be
no
fine
rope.
with- I would
Just
suggest
have
we
him
go
hold
to
the cinnamon
the.
roll and we walk. He'll be okay.
Just don't let him wander. I suggest we would go to the, because he said Grassy would be there in a couple of hours, so we can head our way there and wait for him.
Yes, I agree. Let's go ahead see if we can flag down or go to one of the sky areas and see the easiest way to. Cavill, what? I see if he's still here. I know Cloud walked away, but I'm gonna ask him a question.
Don't forget.
What's the? Is the quickest way the lightning rail or just a sky tram to one of the high plains or little plains?
So the little plains are on the plateau of Middle Memphis. The lightning rail is never the fastest area to go anywhere in Sharn, only out of Sharn.
Out of Sharn. That's
Yes.
right. That's
Everything
right.
else is going to be an airship.
Got it. Okay, I remember that now. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, time to go flag down another airship. Yay!
If I may, Vi and Thea, may I have a private word?
Sure.
Absolutely.
I thought she was going to tie me up.
When did this happen?
This
Above the
is
table,
not-
when did that fucking happen?
I said we should put a leash on it because he's
On the
fucking
rope.
high, and I don't want
Yeah.
him to wander off and cast a fire
Climb up.
somewhere.
I'm just over there. That's all I heard, and I'm just holding my rope.
You keep your kinks internally.
I'm just gonna take the rope from him, put the cinnamon roll back in his hand, with the spoon in the other, and I just eat that, buddy. We're just gonna hang out here.
Look at her. Who eats a cinnamon roll with a spoon?
That's a valid question,
actually.
Trigger. Oh, I eat it with a fork and knife.
But like, how can you scoop up all the icing?
The spoon scoops.
I just wiggle the fork.
Not as efficient.
Probably not, no. Trigger,
More
will you please roll me
surface
another
area.
Constitution saving throw? This one's a DC 18.
Oh no, it's gonna get worse.
Oh, yeah, he rolled a 7. I will leave it to your role-playing prowess, but you are obliterated.
I'm just gonna stay with him.
I will say this much. As you look down at the spoon and the cinnamon roll, you are cascaded with feelings of, oh my God, nothing matters. Everything's fine. And you may take it from there.
Don't worry
Bad a
about
thing.
a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. It's fucking Celestials right now.
He's over there. Buffalo Soldier. Dreadlock Rasta.
I'll just like plop down on his shoulder and just sigh to make sure he doesn't wander off anywhere he's not supposed to be. I'll just like point him in the direction he's supposed to go in.
He's going to look at you, Vi, and go, Brownie?
Let's just have a word, please. This is.
Brownie. I'd keep an eye on him for
Brownie,
the next 4
yeah.
hours, yeah. It's gonna be
I trust Sybil with him. It's just. Let's just go talk. They got him covered.
So, there is something I wanted to offer the two of you. I have the ability to deputize a few of you that I find trustworthy into the City Watch. Now, you're not held accountable for all of our bylaws and strictures, but it does give you a little bit more wiggle room in the work you're trying to do here in Sharn. That being said, I thought the two of you would at least have the level-headedness that would report any wrongdoing that you see fit that we should check into. You are not beholden to report everything you see, but things that you notice. As a benefit, you are able to keep all the loot you find as confiscation and not need to report it to anyone unless it is a weapon. And on your part, you pass along any information you find out that might be interesting to the watch itself to keep the peace. This is an offer. This is not a requirement. I want to make that very clear to both of you. I'm not suggesting that you incriminate your friends, only that you keep a weather eye out about what you see and report it to me as hopefully being one of the members you trust. I will do my due diligence to keep you safe and to find out as much as I can about what you are doing. And on your side, you will scratch my back by telling me the little tidbits you find out so that I might make a few interesting arrests maybe promote my name a bit more.
I
This- Mhm.
think that's a very generous offer.
I'm glad to hear you
I'll
say
take
that.
it.
Vi?
Sounds like a good offer.
Vi, how much do you make as a part of this bodyguard security contingent you work with occasionally?
Not much.
About a gold a day?
If I'm lucky. If they tip well.
I will give you a boon. Wherever you stay will be paid for by the watch, as long as it's under 5 gold a day. I believe your current lodgings are within that, so you may continue to stay there free of charge. And I will pay each of you an additional 5 gold a day. This is more than prevailing wage, but I feel that what you will find out will be very important. And I do not send people into danger without at least accommodating them with enough money to take care of what they need. On top of that,
That sounds great.
any basic weapons that are in the armory of the City Watch you may requisite, and if I can deliver, I shall. Nothing fancy, but should you need some arrows or a sword or something like that that's basic, I can deliver. Above the table, Violetta, what kind of armor are you wearing?
At the moment, let me check. It's chainmail.
That's very good armor you have on, Violetta. I hate for something bad to happen to you, though. I believe I can provide one special piece of armor that might help. 'Tis an adamantine piece of chainmail, a chainmail breastplate. Doesn't make you any more safe from being hit, but those really good ones that hit you really hard for a lot more damage than normal would be nullified, as the armor will keep you safe. DM speak, that means you cannot be critted upon.
Yeah, that armor is crazy.
She's kind of taken aback for a moment at how much he's really offering her and the group, and she's just like, she takes a moment to really process it, and so may I start now? As a deputy of some sorts?
He takes out 2 gold coins. These are the same as the ones I gave you before, but this time you get a warning. I'll be able to track your movements and know where you are. The difference is that now you may choose to tell me or not tell me where you are. You will have your privacy. The other thing is, should you die, it will sound a beacon where I can come and collect you to at least inter you correctly. That being said, that's all they do. I feel that
Armor?
perhaps I should give you a little something as well, Thea. I've heard and seen sometimes your magic is a bit off aim.
Yeah. It's not.
Sorry.
I just get distracted. I get, in terms of like. Sometimes things are shiny.
Are you familiar with the spell magic missiles?
Yeah.
How often do they miss?
Never.
He takes out this pink crystalline wand. He hands it to you. This is a wand of magic missiles. It has so many charges per day, and it recharges after you take a long rest. It needs a couple hours to recharge. That being said, should you really need to hit something, you can either use 1 charge for 1 magic missile, or I believe there's 8 charges. You can use all 8 at once. Caution. If you ever use all 8 charges, you will have to take a chance, and there's a chance it could break. That being said, when you use all charges for Wand of Magic Missiles, you have to roll a d20, and on a nat 1, it breaks.
Oof. Okay. And does it require spell slots?
No, it's a wand.
Wow,
Just
deep.
8 free magic missiles.
Mhm.
I need that. Okay. That's very generous. Thank you so much.
Not at all. You're doing me a service too. I look to reform the watch and make them more honorable than the current state they are in, and it's not going to come by just my efforts alone. I need your help. Together, maybe
Just
we
know that-
could. Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
You're
interrupt.
fine.
I was just gonna say that there may be times where we may have to play double agent, and we will do our. It will be as honorable as I can make it, but
There's only one thing I can protect you from. Should you kill somebody in this double agency that you're speaking of, I cannot stop the courts from going after you. Murder's murder. Everything
Understood.
else can be explained away. Just, if you can, let me know first. Or as soon as you can.
will do.
He stands up, he reaches a hand out to shake both your hands. Well then, welcome to the watch, deputy.
Thank you.
He'll just leave the armor there on the table. And he'll leave the wand of magic missiles. He'll hand it to you directly. Thea, you are not imposed secrecy from your group, but I would, for your own safety, probably suggest you don't talk about it amongst mixed company.
Agreed. This might be something that we share with them when we get back to our room.
I would definitely say that your personal chambers would be the best place for this conversation. Good luck with finding Timble. He is, in his own way, honorable. He won't lie to you directly. Don't kill him, please. He's very valuable to me. He hasn't got the deal you have, but I do look out for him.
We will update you as soon as we can with what we know.
Is he going to walk off the platform?
Oh gosh,
My
we gotta
God.
get him a monkey
Celestial-
backpack.
Celestial-
Thank you. I'm just,
go
I'm
now,
just on
go
his
now.
head, like pulling him backwards, like Celestros. I said, no, not the ledge, not the ledge. Have him in like a chokehold now.
Celestios, the
Are you-
closet that has wings is now flying about 5 feet away from the edge of the rim of the platform. First off, I need you to roll a medicine check on yourself. And since it's on yourself, it's advantage.
I'm like, please, Celestros, there's nothing there. That's just a ledge to fall to your death, and I would like for you to not fall to your death.
So with the 15, I mean, she could be right. Chidi, what are you doing while this is happening? Because you're over there with them. You are
I think you muted.
Yep. Thank
Yeah.
you.
There you go.
I would probably be like, what do I do? I don't know how to care for somebody that's. Wait a minute.
Just stand in
People-
front to make sure
people
he doesn't walk off
took-
the ledge.
Took medicinal stuff and they kind of were like this in Wild. Similar. Maybe I know of something that could help with this. Could I do like a medicine, like see if I could assist anyway medically for him?
You may roll me either a medicine check or an insight check, your choice.
Real quick.
Either way. Question.
Yes.
Does that have advantage? We had advantage on. that you
This
gave
time, no, because this is the first time
Okay.
Trigger's ever been in this way. But
Okay.
in the future, probably, definitely a +2 next time. Okay, so with a nat 1, something's wrong with him. You have no idea why, but you know, no person in their right mind would just walk off the edge of a platform.
Yeah, yeah, that
Okay.
seems kind of silly for sure. Um, where is?
I just look back. It's okay. I can fly.
So, let's just, I don't think you could fly. Here, how about this? I pull a ball of string, my ball of yarn from my bag, and I like dangle it in front of him. I'm like, look, how about this?
As you do that, we're going to let Tuity finish her turn, and we're going to come back with the whole conglomerate of what's going to happen after everybody's done. I'll let you finish too, Lex. Don't worry.
The only thing I know how to do, which I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a good old try, is cure wound.
Okay. So for that case, I will give Trigger an advantage on a Constitution saving throw with your Cure Wounds. Bring me the spell slot, please. Sybil, what are you doing?
Trying to distract him, like the here jingle jingle, here like jingle jingle, like over here, like when someone's like hi and they're like trying to get their attention on something else. He's like attention on Quasit. So I'm like shaking the ball of yarn
Okay.
like off to the side, like over here. Like look, if we go this way, there could be something else more interesting than apparently this imaginary flying Quasit that you're seeing. It could be something cooler. There could be something way cooler over this way that isn't over a ledge.
How do you
Trigger,
know what I'm seeing?
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw with advantage +2.
You've been mumbling flying Quasit for the last minute. What do you mean? How do I know what you're seeing?
Okay, so the 17. You've been down this road before. You know how to find your safety safe. You know what's real and what's not. And you haven't seen a Quasit Eberron yet. So you're like, oh, that's really cool. I'm glad I got to see that. But it's not really there. That's sad. Be kind of cool to see a Quasit. And you turn around and you wait. Just letting the feelings of goodness and happiness watch over you. Off subject, can you actually fly? It's a really good thing you guys rolled so well.
Yeah. Well,
Trigger, because
I
of
just took
that,
breath.
if there's ever a Constitution saving that you have to roll for being inebriated or otherwise altered through your own personal choices, you have advantage. If you're ever walking into a business of types that have like substances in the air that could maybe make you feel a little elevated, you have advantage on saving throws.
I wrote it down
Cavill
too, so we remember.
nods to Thea and to Vi. Good luck. I trust you'll handle this correctly. Enjoy the gifts, and I will make sure to send the payment after every long rest. So, side note, after every long rest, add 5 gold to your inventory. I must be going. I have to go and see if the ciphers have found anything with the letter gone. This is going to be a very interesting day.
Safe travels.
Are you still taking questions?
Oh, yes. Yes. Do you have a question? If I can help,
Yeah.
I will.
Is water wet?
Just facepalm myself.
Are there any other like treats left on our table?
I do not believe that Sybil ate the Madelines yet.
I pick up a Madeline and I bring it over to Celestros. Hey, buddy, you want some?
Sure, I'll take it, and I'll just stare at Cavill waiting for an answer.
I do not believe that water is wet because fire doesn't burn itself.
But it can.
I have much to ponder now. Looks to Thea, looks to
You want one
Vi.
of these? They help with pondering. And I offer him
No,
a-
I'm on duty. I'm sorry. I would normally love that, but don't have the time to come down, if you know what I'm saying. Good luck
Oh
with
yeah,
him.
lots of duty time.
We'll probably need it, thanks.
Hey, but if you save one of those brownies, I mean, I'll take one later. What?
Oh, Sybil. Here. He flips you a gold coin. And as you catch it, it sinks into your palm and goes into your skin.
I fell
You
for
fell
it
for it again?
again.
I got my
Why?
eye on you. Just protecting my
Yay.
own personal interests.
Dude, question. Did me and Thea, like, have, like, are the gold coins, like, that we got, are they just now real, or did they also go into our,
If you would have taken them, he did tell you they would go into your skin just like the other ones did.
Yeah, okay.
But Sybil's does different things than yours. Yours is just a locator
Yeah,
beacon.
Yeah, I trust him on that.
I just like this same. Should I expect? What did Cavill? As he's walking away, I'm like, Cavill,
Hmm?
Cavill,
Yes?
Cavill.
What?
I jump down. I'm like following. I'm like, what? Is it the same? What? Why? Why did I get a coin and no one else got a coin?
Yours lights up if you steal anything that's not yours.
That's just fucking rude. Like mumble and walk off. Well, what if someone like paid me like a lot of money to take something back from them that was stolen from them?
And that's why you have the coin.
What if like you paid me a lot of money to steal something back that was stolen from you?
I wouldn't do that.
But you could.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a hint because I like the question you're asking me. How would this benefit Cavill? It wouldn't. But if it ever did, just ask Thea to pick it up. Or Vi. Or Tootie. Or Celestros. Just not you.
So what do you think? See you around, Cavill. And I'll like jump, like hop back, like skip back, and like and jump back up onto Celestros' shoulder and just sit down.
You see him turn the collar up on his trench coat and begin to walk into the rain. His figure gets a little distant. Your treats are gone, your drinks are empty, and you have a halfling to go and talk to.
As he walks away, I yell, "Is that rain wet?"
I'm soaked.
And what
See-
is rain made of?
Water?
You're welcome.
For what? He walks fast.
Well, you see, the thing is, Celestros, I think water isn't wet, but water makes things wet. That as I like talking to him, start walking.
As you guys walk into the rain and look around to hail another sky cab to head over to Little Talenta. That's where we're going to end our session for the day. Thank you very much for playing, and I hope that you have enjoyed your time exploring Sharn. We will do this again in the future. I've really enjoyed this campaign setting. Thank you very much to Sparkles Mandy and the folks at RPG Sidebar. You guys are awesome for putting this together for us so we can play every week. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Bye.